Hello guys, welcome back to the university. Alright, so in this video I'm gonna teach you how to create an animation for, well, basically I'm trying to design a game for my class, alright, which is about conservation of mechanical energy. So I want the students to learn in a way which they will not deal with solving or yeah, so the solving proper will be done or will be delivered in a manner that they are going to play. So I think that way of learning is much enjoyable. So I'm trying to create a game. But when I started making the game, and I tried to use Scratch, I tried to use Game Studio. I also tried to use Visual Studio, but well, they have their limitation. They have their strength. They have their limitation, and I found out that I cannot do much. Right, so I think it will be easier if students will be able to go inside or visit my website so that they will play every now and then without installing anything. All right, so I'm going back to basic HTML and JavaScript to do the thing, and I think that upon researching, that's doable. So we're going to make a game, all right, using HTML and JavaScript. So, but before anything else, guys, please click the subscribe button right here and hit the notification bell up there to be updated whenever I post or repost new videos like this. So let's go ahead. Let's get inside the university. All right. So here is my code. So let's show the Visual Studio Code right here. I actually have the video earlier, so I'm recording it again, and it's up to this point. But we can actually start from scratch. Okay, so we can do that by just a couple of steps like this, and by clicking that feature or you making use of that feature in Visual Studio Code, you'll be able to create this. So this is basically a basic HTML uh, code which has the body or the head, the body, and the closing tags. All right. So we can name this document right here in the title, like say conservation of mechanical energy. All right. So yeah. So I'm gonna limit that or this page will be limited to the contents of conservation of mechanical energy. All right. Basically, it will talk about potential energy and kinetic energy. All right, because if you're going to explore a little bit, there is this rotational energy for moving bodies. All right, so but we will not ponder on that. So we are going to show only the two types. Okay, kinetic and potential. So inside this thing, inside the body, which is right here, we are going to create the canvas. So it allows us to draw things like rectangle, circle, and inside that canvas, it is uh, possible to animate the things like moving the rectangle, so showing some object that is falling. So I think I can make use of that. Yes, why not? Alright, so we write here inside the angular the word canvas, and when it pops out, guys, you just have to click it like that, and the code will be generated. All right, so inside this canvas, so this code actually creates canvas. Okay, so I do not know if this will work on our browser or it will basically it will work, but I think it will display nothing, okay, because we do not specify the color, we do not specify the height, the width, and so on and so forth. All right, so there is no design. But let's go ahead and check whether we have uh, we have the file working. All right, so if you're going to open it, okay, so let's see if we can open it in the browser. Um, it's not seen yet. All right, so let's see. Uh-huh. Oh, there we go. So it's a blank document. So, but if we can press F12 and click the elements, says there, uh, styles? What styles? So here, so the element is created. It's 300 by 150, and it's being highlighted. All right. So therefore, the element is generated. It so happened that there is no border. All right. So we can identify it actually using a margin property, which we are going to include right on in the middle of the head or in between the head. All right. Of our document in our Visual Studio Code. So let's go back there and see. Yeah. And check how to do that or try to do that. All right. So by including a style property, all right, style. So we're gonna write the style somewhere in between the head, as I said. All right, so we write style. That will style our canvas. All right. Oh my God. So well, my letter Y is not being pressed. All right. So, and we are going to select Canva. So the element canvas, rather, and put some brackets right there, and set the property, okay, margin, all right, or border. So margin or border, which one? Okay, the border. All right. So basically, you need to know the box model to do this. So let's say 1 pixel, all right, and it's gonna be solid, all right, and the color will be black. Okay, so when it's done, let's try to go back to the page and refresh if we were able to put some border or boundary to identify the canva. All right, so where we're going to put the elements later on. Okay, so let's go ahead and check. Um, right. So here we are, and I think we can refresh things. So if I hit refresh, there you go. We have a element, a Canva, which is 300 by 302 by 152. So because the new size of the whole element, okay, is actually it adds 1 pixel to the side, another pixel to the left, and on top or on bottom. All right, so that's it. So element or the size of the element changes. So what's next is we want this element to actually fill um, the entire window. Okay, so that's the next problem. All right, so that can be solved by well, adding the CSS. All right, or using the JavaScript. So I prefer to use the JavaScript thing because later on it will be of uh, more use or more useful. So in our part. All right, so let's go back to our um, Visual Studio Code to work on our JavaScript. All right, so let's do this. Going back to JavaScript. So my recorder cannot easily find. Hmm, So going on with you. So there we go. After quite some time. All right. So yeah, because online broadcasting studio or OBS cannot find it, so we cannot show it already readily rather. So this is the file. So this is the JS file. So we must make sure that the JS file and our HTML file are connected to one another. All right, so you can do that by um, writing script on top. All right, so script, and then yeah. So this is actually crucial because if this doesn't work, your JavaScript and your JavaScript and your program will not work. All right. So yeah. So you can put it on top or just underneath this one. All right. So yeah. So I think it's better if we put it right here. So why not? What happened? All right. So like we write here again script. I thought I was able to copy it, and then script. And what? And then inside this one, we have to write the source. All right. So the source will be the uh, address here. So you have to write copy or do like the copy relative path and paste it right here. And then there we go. All right. So the first thing that we should do is to check whether the link is successful. Okay. So basically, we need to go to our JavaScript, all right, and put some codes right here. So console. So it will write something in the console.log, like saying, yeah, why not? Hello, friends. All right, or hello, grade 8 patients. All right, let's put it right there. Why not? Because they're special, right? Yeah. All right, so there we go. So we go back to our page where, yeah, open the document and see whether, um, and try to refresh this one and see the console log if it writes something. And then, yeah, so this is the document which is open uh, using F12, all right? So I hit refresh, and you will see down here, yeah, so this one, so meaning to say that, um, I think you cannot see because I have my face, all right? So, yeah, you can see. So the one being highlighted is the output, meaning to say that our JavaScript and our HTML5 is properly linked. All right, so let's go ahead and set the width and the height of our element using JavaScript. All right, so here inside your JavaScript, um, we wanted to target the element. All right, so this one, this element right here. So it will. We need something to be able to locate this thing. All right, and it will be done using a query selector. All right. So first and foremost, we have to make another variable which is called variable canvas is equal to um, document. All right. Um, element or query selector. Is that so? Let me check if I have the right code. All right. So document that query selector, and it will try to find, oops, the element Canva, all right, or canvas, all right. So if it is able to find, okay, the element, we are going to give it property. Yeah. So how do we get the property? Yeah. So there's a lot of questions, right? But yeah, if it's able to actually access the element right here, the next thing that we should do is to pass the um, attributes, all right, or the well, the height. Yeah. So we are going to do that in a few moments. All right. So since oh, but anyway, there's nothing wrong with that. All right, so this right now has this variable right now has in it the the element. All right, so the element is being passed in here, and we are going to like connect things. Okay, so we can write Canva or canvas dot width. All right, is equal to um, the width of the window. All right. So I think it's easier if I actually just do it because of the spelling. All right. So I think we should try this if it's working um, in our browser so that we can check. All right. So let's do that first. Go back to our browser, and you see I'm not refreshing yet. And if I hit refresh right here, oh, I did not save. Oh my god. Something is wrong. So let's go back to my Visual Studio Code and see if um, wait a minute. So alright, I think I saw the error. So I told you it was something to do with the spelling. So go back here and uh, go back to, yeah. So here's the error. And let's go back to hmm, our, yeah, here. So where, how do you find the error? Actually, it's right here. So the red ones, okay, here, the red ones. So here, so it's not a function, okay. So there we go. So I am able to locate it at once. All All right, so guys, that's a very important when debugging things. So right now we want to refresh and see whether the element, width of the element has been changed. All right, so there you go. So you see that it expands. All right, so I can close this and there we go. All right, so yeah, and we should also do that for the height. So you can actually copy the codes right here and you write canva or canvas dot height is equal to window dot inner height. All right, there we go. So that's save, and we can actually echo out here or write in the console the properties of Canva by writing Canva inside the function canvas, right? And put it right here. So let's see if we refresh this, what will happen? Okay. So there we go. So the entire um, window has been covered by our Canva. Yay! Right? So if there's something about that, well, please click the subscribe button and hit the notification bell to get updated whenever I post new videos like this. So let's go ahead and actually there's a lot of things to do here because you see that there is a margin right here and yeah, so I'm gonna set that to 0 using styles. All right, so or using CSS rather. So let's actually do that quickly. So it's inside the body. All right here. So um, we target that part of the HTML, that element, and right here, put it like that, and go back again to our page and see whether everything is changed. All right, so go. There we go. So yeah, no margins right here. So we have succeeded, and we were able to completely style the Canva using JavaScript. All right. Yeah, guys. So we can also change the color or add some color for the Canva. All right. So since this code is working, we can also add the background, and let's check if everything turns red when yeah. Oh, you do not see where I put that, right? So yeah. So here, since this code is working, you just have to write it here. And let's see if everything turns red. So yeah, there we go. And I should refresh this. Yeah. Yes, why not? Right, so it turns red. So we can also um, try to draw inside the Canva, which is the most amazing part. Yay! All right, so let's do that by adding some codes and importing some features of Java, which includes a little bit of mathematics. Yeah. So, um, so guys, that's a must. Yeah, to know a little bit about logic, about mathematics when you are trying to program JavaScript. All right, or yeah, because a lot of things like Java math. Okay, so yeah, so let's do that. Let's say, for example, we are going to insert some rectangles or squares. All right. So, all right. So I know that well, the background color is so intense, so we can actually comment it so that it will not be read by the browser, just like that. this code will never be executed, okay, unless you take the command signs. All right, so we go to our um, code again. All right, and we need actually a variable, and that variable will contain some information. All right, so that is to get the context. So meaning to say, get some properties and things that we need for creating a two-dimensional drawing. All right, so like bar C, all right, or bar ctx, or context. Why not? Is equal to, so the get context. All right, and then so just have so this thing. So the 2D right there. Let's see if I'm right. Wrong. All right. So the 2D right there will get the things that we need in drawing 2D object. So if this is actually um, done, okay, you can um, try to draw things one by one. All right, so let's do that in a moment. So you go back to your JavaScript file and add this line of code. So fill rect, fill rectangle, or whatever it is actually a code. So we can, um, yeah, you see the method canvas rect, okay, fill rect, blah blah blah. Yeah. So basically, it will create. This is actually the width and height of 100 by 100 square, and this is the x and y, wherein the object will be created. All right. So if we're able to execute this, it should show something like a box, all right, square, in our, yeah. So we can save that, and let's see if the browser is working. So here we are in a browser. So I think we should refresh this. All right. So nothing happened. Why? All right. So I think I just check if let's just check if I am able to save it. All right. So let's go back there. All right. It's not saved. That's why. So I'm gonna save that first, and then we can refresh. Let's go back and hit refresh. So there we go. Yes! Hey guys, that's how you create our first element, or a first um, box inside the Canva. You know that it's not in the HTML. So I think if we can manipulate it, all right. So by a lot of JavaScript code, something or many things will happen inside the HTML object, all right, in our HTML document. So let's go ahead and add some more, and let's see. A lot of things will come out of the box. how 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 things will be created. All right, so I think what I want to do is to actually move these things in some way and create some 3D models and so on and so forth, graph and so on and so forth. And if I'm able to do that, guys, I think the class or the lessons will be um, fun, right? And I cannot wait to see and to try it inside a real class. Yeah, so I'm so excited, right? So if that happens, teaching and learning will be fun for both students and yeah, teachers and students. All right, so I just copy again, but right now there are different shades. Okay, this will be 60 by 60. This will be 50 by 50, and there will be in different positions. All right, so the x and y is 45x, and y is 45. So um, you will see that everything must be computed. Else, um, your yeah, so your objects will not be in place. All right, so everything will be computed. So that's why your math skills is really badly needed. Oh, you did not say that. Rather, all right. Okay, okay. So let's go back, and I already posted or pasted right there. But yeah, so as I'm telling you guys, this is 60 by 60, and it will be placed at x is equal to 45 and y is equal to 45. And here it will be a little bit smaller, but it's placed inside, all right? Or in this coordinate, x is equal to 50 and y is equal to 50. Basically, you can change all of these things if you actually create a random variable on top that will be assigned to variable x every now and you just have to call it like x right here. So, but that's not our main purpose right now. The main purpose right now is just to write a static thing. All right. So, but because if we are going to do the variable thing, our box will move every now and then. All right, and that will be um, the next content. Okay, that will be my next content. I'm gonna show you that in the next video. But for the meantime, let's just see what it looks like on the browser. So here is our page, and I'm going to, or I will refresh. All right, so there you go. You see that there are a lot of box in there, and it looks like a window. All right, so guys, if you like that video, you can actually give us a like, and if you can do a little bit favor for us, you can share it so that other students or other teachers will learn about how to create a simple animation or template for their animation inside HTML using Canvas and using JavaScript. All right. So in my next video, I'll try to move the box sidewards, upwards, downwards, and if I'm able to do that, I think I can create my project about conservation of energy. So you guys, if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, share, and kindly subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell to get updated whenever the university posts videos like this. So bye bye guys. See you next time.